Okay, well, hello there, young scientist, yet again. Again, I've managed to get a start on this. Without Miss Addison and Miss Fresh, I'm going to be doing some elephant toothpaste. I'm not sure why we don't really have an elephant, but, I do what they say.
Whoa, Professor Higglebottom, are you in the kitchen again?
Yes, elephant toothpaste.
Yes, boys and girls, elephant toothpaste.
Yay!
Chemical reactions experiment number 2. Elephant toothpaste. You're right, Professor. Oh my. You're right, we don't have an elephant.
Yes.
The reason we call this elephant toothpaste is because it's so big. The reaction, remember how we talked about sometimes two things that look fine by themselves don't get along and they cause a reaction? That's what's going to happen here. If you think of a normal tube of toothpaste and you squeeze it, it's just a little bit that comes out. For a human, when we do this chemical reaction,
Oh, yes. I like the sound of that.
it's going to be big enough to brush an elephant's teeth. It's going to be fun. Here's what you're going to need for this experiment. Again, Mom and Dad have to help you with this.
They do.
Safety first. You're going to need a bottle of water. And actually what we're going to do with the water is drink it or dump it because we need the water bottle. We need a little bit of water, but it has to be warm. So it's better to just dump it or drink it. Then you're going to need,
Hydrogen peroxide.
now this is kind of like a medicine. So again, Mom and Dad need to be in this experiment with you. Don't do it by yourself. And we are not drinking any of this.
No drinking.
And we're not using it as toothpaste. It's
No.
not really toothpaste. Hydrogen peroxide. You are going to need a cup. Now, you kind of want a cup that is easy to squeeze, like this, because what you're gonna have to do is squeeze it and pour it into the bottle. So get one that's kind of easy to squeeze because this is little.
Yes.
And then finally, some food coloring again, just one color. And the main ingredient that will cause the reaction. This is called yeast, active dry yeast. And you can buy this at the store if you don't have it at home. Those are your ingredients or your materials to make
Elephant toothpaste.
elephant toothpaste. Brush those teeth, but not really. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Well, yes, let's get started.
Here we go. We're gonna stop it and we're gonna go outside because remember what I said?
Messy, messy. Don't want it inside your house.
Here we go. All right, boys and girls, so here's what we're gonna do. We did forget to tell you that you are gonna need a little bit of dish soap.
Yes.
So make sure that's out. All right, so the very first thing that we've already done is we've already dumped our water bottle. They are empty. We couldn't chug them down that quickly. So they're empty, and then here's what we're gonna do. In our paper cup, we are going to put a little bit of warm water.
And specifically warm.
About 3 tablespoons, so it just fills the bottom a little bit. And then what we're gonna do is with the hydrogen peroxide, we are gonna put a half a cup. Addie, will you go dump that in the sink for me, please?
Yes.
We're gonna put a half a cup of this in each water bottle. So only a half cup of hydrogen peroxide. So since we have 2 cups, I'm gonna fill it up to a cup. A half and a half equals 1. So I'm gonna pour half of this in this bottle.
Remember, not for drinking.
No, we are not, oh, that was perfect. And I'm gonna pour the other half in Addie's bottle. There we go. Now, Addie, what color of food coloring do you want?
I would like blue, please.
I'm gonna put maybe 3 drops of blue in Addie's. And then
That is cool.
Professor Higglebottom, what color do you want?
I would like, how about green?
Oh, green. I knew he was going to choose green.
Yes.
3 drops in Professor Higglebottom's. All right, now we're going to take the dish soap and we're going to squeeze a little bit of dish soap in the water bottle. Maybe squeeze it and count to like 4.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Now, that's what your water bottle looks like right now.
I think that is pretty cool.
It is. That's all we're gonna do right now. Now, in just a minute, before we go outside, I'm gonna fill it up with water to about right there. At the end of the label, the bottom of the label, we're gonna fill it up with some water to about right there. Now, with our cup of hot water, we're gonna take the yeast and we are going to pour it into, Professor Higglebottom went to get me some scissors. Thank you, Professor Higglebottom.
You're most welcome.
And sometimes that happens, boys and girls. So watch, here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna put half, actually, let's do all of this. We're gonna put this whole packet into Addie's cup.
Yes.
And then Addie, grab a spoon and start stirring that.
Alrighty.
And we're gonna put the other packet in this cup. And we'll add a little more warm water. So Addie will show you what it looks like. It smells like bread.
Yes, look at that. Isn't that crazy?
So look, we're gonna stir it up. It smells like bread. It's kind of stinky, but that's what's gonna make it work. So, we are ready to take our experiment outside. Remember, I'm gonna fill the water bottle a little ways up with water. Here we go. All right, scientists, we are back outside now because remember, this is a messy experiment. Professor Higglebottom and Addie are ready to test this out.
It's time to get down to business.
It is. Now, what they're gonna do is, remember how I said you have to squeeze the cup to pour it in? So they're gonna squeeze the cup and dump it in. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
there it goes. Look, elephant toothpaste.
That is cool.
Look at it.
Would you look at
Look
that?
at that.
My goodness.
Elephant toothpaste. Woo. How cool. What do you think, Professor Higglebottom?
That's magnificent.
It
I
is.
think it.
And
If
you know
only we
what?
had an elephant.
Oh, that would be amazing. We could get a pet elephant. Remember, boys and girls, only do this with mom and dad because sometimes it gets even bigger if you let it sit for a while. Good job, Addie and Professor Higglebottom.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Hey, scientists. How fun was it? He sounds like an elephant.
Yes.
What is wrong, Professor Higglebottom?
I'm just getting a little choked up.
Why?
Well, at the end of this experiment means I'll have to leave you all.
We're going to miss you. This was our last experiment for Science Fun. Professor Higglebottom has to get back to the lab. We're gonna miss him so much. It's been fun, Professor Higglebottom.
It has been a lot of fun.
So much fun. Scientists, we had so much fun
We
this week
did.
with you. We went through so many experiments. We talked about colors. We did sinking and floating. We did chemical reactions. And we also did pop, pop, fizz, fizz. We also did, what else did we do?
I don't know, but I'm hung up on that pop, pop, fizz, fizz. I like it.
We did so much this weekend. It was so much fun. Remember, science is all about experimenting, changing your ideas, and trying again. Keep it up, young scientists, and one day you could be just like...
Professor Higglebottom.
Yes! Goodbye, scientists!
Goodbye, young
Have
scientists.
fun.
Happy summer!